Welcome back to Noob Nights.
Back. We decided that we're gonna give this guy one more shot.
Yes,
If we
Soul
don't beat him
Tyrant.
in this episode, we'll come back to him.
Okay,
But I got really close.
He's got a half hour to get this done.
Yeah, but do I want the dash thing?
Do you want the dash thing?
Do I want Fury of the Fallen? I should switch Fury of the Fallen for the dash, shouldn't I?
You can do that.
All right, let's pause the episode and I'll run out and get that.
He's going to get his charms.
20 minutes later.
Okay, we're back.
Was that an unpause or a new episode?
Oh, we've unpaused.
Okay, so we rescued a grub while we were going around, but I swapped out my one pin with the Dash Master, so hopefully I can do a little bit more avoiding.
Yes.
Which one is the Fury of the Fallen is the one I got rid of.
Yeah, you got rid of that because I mean, unless you feel like rocking the quarter heart. So we're gonna give one more episode's worth of time on this. If he beats him, great. If he doesn't, you know, he's got a half hour to get the job done. The question is, will he do it? As I said before, this is really almost a purely optional boss, to be honest with you. I think I mentioned in an earlier episode that this game theoretically can be beaten. I think playing, and keep in mind this game has almost 50 bosses. You can beat the whole game with beating 5 bosses or something like that. Now, don't get me wrong, that involves not getting the double jump and not getting Isma's tear. So
oh my god, I'm
really
going mad with power with my newfound dashing abilities.
Does this help?
It does, but I'm being reckless now because I can dash so much. I'm gonna just die. This was my practice warm up.
He's full of a lot. He's power hungry. Well, if you heal, you might not need to die.
I might actually bring it back. We'll find out. Whoops. If I don't jump, maybe I won't.
Yeah, I always think that it's best to when he's doing that attack, to always dash towards him and then try to attack him. Okay?
Yeah.
And then when he's doing like when you see him in the air, you want to jump and where are you going?
I'm getting a little more soul.
Oh,
These guys are easy. Like I just bonk. Hi. Bonk. Bonk. And now I'm already half.
Then he's gonna go back.
Yeah. Bonk. 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 Easy peasy.
I've actually found I don't think it's necessary to farm soul, but
all right. Validating my strategies.
As I said before,
I got this.
If you get the double jump, it's actually called Monarch Wings. But when you get the double jump, you know, and you get Shade Soul and all that kind of fun stuff.
Oops.
Okay, let's just say that there's an upgrade to your dash that you get that allows you to dash through enemies and attacks without taking damage. So,
oh, that sounds really nice.
Yes. So having that makes this easier.
When can I get that? How early can I get that?
You got to do a couple things.
I want to... Can we put that high up on the list?
Okay. I don't know though. Like I feel like if I just tell you where to go get it, like I almost feel like you need to discover where these things are.
You guys tell them in the comments.
I mean, heck, you're doing this right now solely for the challenge of doing it harder than it needs to be.
I still would like more options for combat.
I mean, there's a lot more options you can get.
I can pass on the hearts when it comes to doing cool shit. Like I'm all about that. I like getting the bigger on sword before the final boss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. So you want more offensive tools, but not necessarily as many defensive tools.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm trying to think of where would be a good place to go after this. I mean, you can do the waterways. That's an option. You can also do, like, I forget it's called Howling Peaks. That's probably not a bad place to go to. I mean, it's kind of like one of those places that, like, you're not going to think to go of unless, like, we actually decide to go there. Like, it's not going to...
Okay.
And it's a pretty short area. But then again, the more I think of it, the more I realize that there's more defensive things to get there than offensive things. But not necessarily like hearts defensive things, but like there's a couple charms that are a little bit more on the defensive side.
Oop.
Let's see, offensive. I mean, there is Deep Nest. We didn't really go to Deep Nest that much.
I mean, it doesn't have to all be defensive. Like, just mobility is cool too. Like, I like being able to dash. So I think no, I haven't always had that. Oh fuck.
Well, in that case, maybe trying to get to the place where you can get the double jump will probably be a good place to go.
Yeah. Shit. Shit. Oh no. I need to focus.
You need to focus.
I need to focus.
But that also reminds, remember, as I said before, technically this doesn't count as dying. So, like, if you're doing Steel Soul mode, which is permanent death mode, if you die in these battles, it doesn't actually count as death. So
It's generous.
you can theoretically die in a dream battle and not have your Steel Soul run foiled. Because technically you're just asleep right now, and then when you lose, you just wake up.
Okay.
Notice that, like, you don't lose any of your Geo or any of your,
Yeah.
like you don't, like, burst into an essence and have to defeat. It's actually called a shade. It's not called an essence. I looked it up.
Okay. That makes sense.
And the guy who restores it is called Confessor Jin.
Confessor?
Oh yeah, like, you know, you're confessing your sins, and, you know, he's gonna
Right.
bring your, you know, something like that. That's the idea.
Oops. Ow.
As I said before, you know, in the last episode, I was saying, you know, at one point in time, I feel like I should have conversation, but at the same time, I realized the intense desire here and need to focus, because this is a lot's
why am I
happening.
not? Oh, I'm. Shit.
The other thing about going to that, like if we go to the Howling Cliffs, is that's the place where we can activate the Grim Troop, which that gets us started with like that's where you can get the unbreakable charms, and you can, you know, fight Troop Master Grim and then his dream variation Nightmare King Grim, which, as I said before, if you think this boss is hard, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. No idea. Like, there are just some bosses that you need to actually fight 100 times before you have any idea what you're doing. Have you ever experienced that?
Yeah. Undertale.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Did you see that?
Yeah. See,
Wow.
you just have to, like... Because let's think, how many attacks does this guy have? He has his, like, shooting the homing projectiles at you. That's like one attack. He's got this like charge dash thing where he just goes across the bottom of the screen. He's got that attack where he's got the spinny things around him. And then he's got that that dive attack. And that, I think, is all of his attacks. Like, I don't think there's anything more besides those attacks. It's just when he each of those attacks is projected in some way, shape, or form. And I think the key is, like, when you see it, you want to react to it as soon as possible. And each has a different reaction. Like with that attack there, I find it helpful to jump on his head and pogo off of him.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
It's okay.
When would I ever want to jump off his head?
During that attack, you pogo him.
Oh,
Just
that
like
one.
that.
Well, yeah, I do that. Never mind. When would you ever want to do that?
Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I do it during that attack.
All the time. But that wasn't smart.
There we go.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to tell the difference between that attack and his homing attack. But he's always a little bit further off the side when he does the charge attack.
Well, also, I panic when I'm too close, and I'm pretty convinced that if I were to just slash ahead at him, I would bounce back enough that I could safely jump away.
It's actually funny, like, how, like, your adrenaline really starts pumping, like, when you do these fights, but then, like, when you get used to them, it doesn't pump, and then you're a lot more calm, a lot more focused, a lot more, like... Do you know what I mean?
I could see
like,
that.
I think sometimes getting too much adrenaline, so getting too pumped, makes you fight worse.
Well, it's your body telling you that you gotta get this shit right the first time, and like you're just in a mode where you're trying to just react to anything that comes at you.
That's why I almost think sometimes the conversation might actually be helpful, just to kind of like not be like too panic stricken. Like, as I said, every attack is projected. Or forecasted. That's right. He forecasts every attack, and you just have to. And it's not something like I can't just tell you how to do it. Like, as I said, like even with the Nightmare King Grim, which I'm working on in my own file, like I've watched videos of people do it. I know what I need to do, but like getting the reaction times just under control, and it's tough.
Oh, shit.
There you go. Nice and easy.
Shit. Ow.
Keep in mind right now you're at full health, so you are managing quite well. Just remain composed. Keep at it.
Ow.
It shouldn't be too bad. So that's where a double jump would help, because when you see him do that, you'd be able to jump again.
As it is now, I kind of have to try and slow my reaction until I know that he's actually hit the ground. Ow.
But could you see, like, on a first run through how, like, you might fight this boss, like, 20 times before you figure it out, and then on your second run through, you get him on the first time because you've learned the boss.
For sure.
I remember that was kind of how it was with Watcher Knights for me. But then when I fought Watcher Knights the first time, I didn't have that shade cloak upgrade, which allows you to dash through enemies, and that made it so much easier. Okay, I'm gonna dash
I
here.
I do not have time to heal.
That's right. There you go. See, that dash helps.
Ow.
Now you might have a healing window right when he emerges out of this, if you get far enough away from him. But that's up to you to decide.
Nope.
Sorry.
Oh, shit. I don't think there's any window.
Now, if you had the quick heal thing, then probably there would be.
Maybe. I wonder how many hits I need to do, because apparently he has more health. Right?
He does.
It seems like instead of the 3 almost sections, if that makes sense, I do 6. Which means however many times I had to hit him the last time, it's gonna be like twice as many. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, that also reminds me of, I guess since we're already spoiling charms, we might as well. I don't know, like, does it count as spoiling if I tell you what it does, or or only if I tell you where it is?
Well, you also have to consider what the audience cares about.
That's a good question. Probably one of the best is something called Quick Slash, which allows you to slash at a faster rate. Like,
really?
You wouldn't think that that's, like, as good.
Oh,
but...
listen, coming from a background of old school Zelda where you could swing your sword as fast as you can mash the button, I know how that can be powerful.
You're going to want
That
to
is
heal when you get
assuming-
the chance.
That is assuming that enemies don't have the iframes to negate that.
Sure. But oh yeah, I mean there's some bosses where I've just equipped that and I don't even care about taking damage. I just like bam 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 and deal with them the old fashioned way. But let's put it this
If I could
way.
hit him twice.
When you do end up getting that, at some point in time, it's a go-to. Let's just put it that way. Like, it's one of those that, like, you find yourself not unequipping that often. Now, don't get me wrong. There's still bosses where it's hard to get multiple hits in at once, and it's better not to have that one equipped. Do you think that dash charm is making it better?
I think it is. It was a lot better with the second phase where he's just slamming over and over. Ow, fuck.
Although you can time it too, so it's not like it's like.
I feel like
there is
if I had the speed charm, I might be able to get more of these little cheap hits in before he can get out of my range.
See, I think that's the problem. Like you know, on one end of the spectrum, like there's kind of the fun of like discovering the new charms, and don't get me wrong, there's like 40 some odd charms in this game, so it's not, you know, there's plenty that I haven't told you about. And I'm not telling you where any of this stuff is unless you're like, Sean, I need for you to tell me where this particular thing is because I need to like get it now. And if you beg hard enough, maybe I'll consider telling you.
Okay.
But at the same time, you know, I don't want to intentionally take away from that experience of like exploration and trying to figure things out on your own.
I understand.
And that's the danger of being like someone who's already played the game. Like, oh, it's so much fun, and I'm going to tell you where this is, and then go here, and then go here, and then go here, and like you never actually discovered where to go on your own. As I said, my first playthrough was 60 hours. Why was that? Because I had no idea where I was going. I probably spent like the first couple hours in Forgotten Cross where I was trying to figure out what direction to go because I didn't have the wayward compass yet. And exploring all the nooks and crannies, but I realized that like I don't think that that's like you necessarily have to experience. I mean, I guess the one thing about exploring nooks and crannies is that, you know, you might discover a region that like you wouldn't have thought to go otherwise. Like, hey, I can't get here now. Maybe I should remember going there later. So we right now are at the point of no return in this episode, which means that basically Brad has to beat this boss on this attempt, or we're skipping. So make it happen. There you go. Seems like you got that move down pretty good. Okay. Okay, one little thing, I don't know if it'll help you, but apparently, remember that down dash thing that he does, yeah, you've learned now? Apparently that gives quite a few invincibility frames after you do it, in case you need them. Now, I've never really thought to use them for invincibility frames, but
I have an idea. I'm going to try and set this up so that I'm at full health and full soul when he does that, so that when I do the down below, I'll be at full everything.
I mean, just like in the last boss, I would say that he's 80% spent when he smashes through, so you don't have a lot more after that. There you go.
Oh man. Oh, really?
Not bad.
Oof. I like this one.
I just go back and forth. Like, I wouldn't, like, go all the way to the wall. Like, yeah, like that. That's better. Okay, try to get lots of damage in. There you go.
I want him to be lower to the ground.
Yeah, you do.
It's not helpful. Shit.
Ooh.
I don't know what to do.
Why don't we go on for now? You want to do it one more time?
No.
Okay, let's move on. Well, he almost got it. I think if he was just close to the ground, it would have worked. But you got plenty of time to do this. So, we still got 5 minutes left of the episode. So I guess we'll.
Do we?
Yeah.
Do we have some time? Okay. How much time we got?
We're at 25 minutes. So.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Okay, your choice. Howling Cliffs or Waterways? I'm not going to tell you what's at either place. You just have to decide what sounds more interesting.
Where do I get the double jump?
Do Waterways, then.
Alright. Let's go to Waterways. I don't know how to get there.
Okay, well, I'll help you out. Yeah, in that second phase, I would have been definitely a lot more aggressive. I just would have gone ham on the guy, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I feel like when he's in the air, though, it's just I am constantly being barraged with the things, whereas
yeah, I know.
on the ground,
I'd still go ham
like
on
half
him.
of them. I don't know.
I would go big ham on the guy. I mean, to be honest with you, you're really not missing out on a whole lot by not killing him right now. I mean, as I said, it's not like you're gonna get a new move from him, right? Like, it's not like
that would be cool.
No. I don't think you can break that one.
Oh yeah, we also down here.
Yep.
Any cool stuff over here?
No. No.
Just annoying assholes. Cool.
Go down. Actually, what I would do first is probably go try to spend some of your Geo, because you do have 1600.
Let me get this. I can get another pin, right?
You
pin
mean
slot?
Yeah. Actually, so if you want another slot, go up. Go up if you want another slot. There you go. Yep. And then go. If you want, yeah, sit on the bench, I guess. So go left.
Hold on.
You want to try a different loadout?
Yeah, I don't know if Soul Catcher just seems way too good, but I'm gonna try this. Wait a minute. I take that back. I'm gonna try this.
Yeah, this is like mobility central.
Yes. Whoops.
Go up.
And I just mobility down the hole.
Yeah, Sprint Master Dash Master combo is kind of a bit nuts.
And a giant sword.
Can you tell now that it increases your speed?
Yeah, it's pretty brisk.
Okay. No, not that. No, right. Up. Go up, I say.
Up.
Up into yonder. Into the beyond.
He looks relaxed.
That looks glitched, to be honest with you, but
Ow.
you don't need to go over there. I mean, unless you want to. I mean,
No, you're right. Bonk. Bonk. Oop.
don't waste your time, I say.
Time is money. And by wasting time, I'm getting money. And so, ooh, money. See? What did I tell you?
Mm-hmm. Shiver me timbers?
Uh-oh. Is this the right way?
No. You're kind of going to go left and up. I mean, you've been up here several times. If you want to... we could do that. Go left. Go left.
Okay, going left.
See, there's something you didn't get down there. Something shiny.
Bugs? Right.
It's a Wanderer's Journal.
Nice. Oh my god, the range on this is pretty good.
It is pretty good. I will agree with you on that.
How much more soul does the one give you?
Elevator.
Can you look that up?
Oh, I have to look it up.
It's the Soul Catcher. Look up Soul Catcher.
There's also Soul Eater too, which gives you even more. Honestly, I don't even use Soul Catcher after a while. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't use it, but Soul Catcher. The percentage on Soul Catcher is oh yes. Yeah, go right, not down.
Oh, I went up, not down.
No, go back down.
Okay.
Just trust, and then go right. There you go.
Okay, going right.
Okay, so Soul Catcher. It is. I can't get the amount. The most I have here is it's not drastic.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess it's fortunate. Ooh, I could get quick focus.
Yeah, quick focus is good too.
All right, I only need 5 more, and I can get the next charm notch. Pretty dope. Is that all of the charm notches in the game?
No, there's still more.
Okay.
You just have to find them.
Well, damn it. Well, now I have another thing.
It says an additional 3 soul, but I don't know like what the measuring on that is.
Say that again?
It says it gives an additional 3 soul, but like I don't know what it's considered 1, so it's kind of hard to tell.
What is it? What's that for?
The Soul Catcher, like it gives an additional 3 soul, as if like you can discreetly measure how much each soul is. So you have 1 more notch. What are you gonna equip? Now you can equip the long nail.
Taking Gathering Sword.
Okay.
Yeah, wait. Well, hold on. I mean, you're right. I mean,
it's your
say Dash
loadout.
Master. What would you say is better of the two on their own? If you're just gonna go with one, Dash Master.
Yeah.
Except it's 2. I mean,
I mean, obviously, the more that it costs, the better that it is.
Yeah.
No, what I was gonna say is use long nail instead of Mark of Pride, and then that'll like if you use long nail and then Gathering Swarm. So unequip Mark of Pride. That would give you room for something else. But I'm just gonna
very
say
giggly fella. Woman.
I'm gonna say try certain things out.
Now, Spell Twister doesn't happen to reduce the cost for this, does it?
I don't think so. No.
Oh.
It might. I don't think you can try, but I don't know.
Heavy blow. Enemies recoil. Do I want that? I don't think I want that.
Honestly, I've never used it. I mean, but just because I've never used it doesn't mean that it's not good. What would I equip? I would equip... Honestly, if it was me and I'm just exploring, I'd equip Gathering Swarm, Long Nail, and then... Actually, no, not Long Nail. Mark of Pride. And then Sprint and Dash Master.
Let me see what this is like. Is
that Fury of the Fallen?
Ooh. No, to the right of it, yeah.
Okay, we'll equip one more at least.
I'll do Sprint Master.
Okay. You can also use Thorns of Agony if you want.
Oops.
Okay, next on the next episode of
the dog, we didn't do it. We didn't get anything done.
Well, we're 35 minutes in.
Oh, well, no, yeah, we did fight a boss.
We did attempt to fight a boss. The next episode of Noob Nights, we are going to do some more exploring, as they say.
Uh-huh.
See you on the next episode.
All right, we'll see you there.
Okay, bye, guys.
Bye.